Hi guys, Jocke here, the monkey boy, Asanga monkey. I'm still here in Koskenpää, in my parents' place, and it's just so beautiful. I'm feeling very inspired. Listen to a car. It's so quiet here, so when there's a sound of a car, you're like, what's this? What's this amazing thing I'm hearing? Feeling inspired, I wanted to do these videos. Made already many videos for yoga funk trainers and for you guys. This is my vlog again. I was talking about meditation. It's one of the previous videos, probably if I posted it before this one, I don't know. But I just filmed it right back there. Now I'm here. Just wanted to put I found this big rock here. I put this camera here. Look at the background. I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful. The only thing that is disturbing this beautiful thing is me. So ciao. No, I guess I have to be here. I wanted to talk about something. You guys who know me, who've been in my workshops or retreats or something, you have a kind of an idea who I am. You guys watching my videos, if there are some people every now and then they follow my videos, and I don't know how well you understand who I am. So in this video I want to kind of talk about these things. I'm kind of a philosopher. Not that I'm so smart or anything. There's one, I think it was Jed McKenna who wrote in one of his books. By the way, if you want to read a good book or series of books, read the Enlightenment trilogy by Jed McKenna. But be careful. It might do some. It might change your life. So if you don't want to change your life, maybe don't read the books. Anyway, he said that. I think it was he who said it. It might be someone else. I don't know. But I think it was him who said that there are too many professors of philosophy in the world and not enough philosophers, you know? So I don't think it's important to study philosophy in a way that who said what, when, and whatever. I'm a philosopher, meaning that I spend a lot of time every time when I'm here, if I'm not practically doing something, you know, yoga funk or Ashtanga yoga or whatever, if I had time by myself, I really think about deep shit. I really go into deep thoughts about life, about reality. What is this place we are in? What is this world? See my watch? Where are we? What is this universe? What is the purpose of this all? Why are we here? What is the purpose of life? These are the questions I seriously think about almost every day. Probably because I've had many challenges as well. I've had very many, like for the past, I don't know, probably past 5 years at least, I've been really thinking about deep shit. Sorry about my language again. Deep questions. Probably because it's been quite tough for me. My life, well, okay, again, it's so stupid. Me talking about how tough it is at the same time when people are almost like they are dying. Not almost, they are dying because they don't have clean drinking water. So it's so relative always. Like I feel stupid saying that it's been tough because compared to many people, I'm in fucking paradise every day. So maybe my surrounding, where I'm at, like the life I'm living, maybe it is perfect in a way, in many ways. But what's inside of me, not. So I've been having quite a lot of challenges, quite lot of probably because of that, quite a lot of deep thoughts about reality, and and the meaning of life, and some very dark thoughts as well. So what is the purpose of life? What are we doing here? Because when I look at people, when I see people, when I go to the shopping mall and see people, I'm shocked. I'm like, oh my fucking god, what are you guys doing? Not because they're shopping. That's not a problem for me. But they are like, they just, I don't know. They are not awake. They are asleep. I'm not awake, but I'm waking up. I know this. I'm not part of the society anymore. Kind of. I don't feel a part of any nationality. I actually Googled about, is it possible to be without a nationality? And I found out that it is possible. I don't know if it's possible as a Finn. Can I kind of get rid of my Finnish nationality and not have another one? I don't know if it's possible here. But I know that, I guess in US it is possible to get rid of the nationality and not be a part of any other. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not part of, like, pretty much everyone is, when I look at them, I'm very different. I feel alien. I feel like I'm from a different planet. If there are planets. Maybe this is a flat disk. And this is the whole universe. Who knows? You know, this flat earth theory? I'm not a flat earther. But there are interesting points in those theories. It's fun to watch those videos. So if one day we wake up in the morning, we watch the morning news, I never do that, but if I would, and they would say, hey guys, we have shocking news. We are not living on a ball, we are living on a flat disk. I'll be like, okay, not too surprised. But yeah, it's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe that we were living on, that it would all be a lie. This all would be a lie. That would be fun. A plane or a planet, I'm from a different one, so I don't feel very connected with the people or like this system. I do feel connected with certain people, but all of those people that I feel connected with somehow, they are not normal. They are kind of woohoo, like I am. I'm kind of crazy. I kind of like it. So, but what's the purpose of this all? So, okay, 8 minutes and something already, almost 9 minutes. When I look at this place, when I look at this, the life that we're living, I can very clearly see that this is a dualistic world. It's the world of the opposites. It's all, this whole human experience is based on the opposites. If we wouldn't have the opposites, we wouldn't have this experience. So we have the hot and we have the cold. We have the up and we have the down. Our whole life is based on having the extremes, and then we move in between those two extremes. Everything is like that. So, I don't think the purpose of life is unity. I don't think the purpose of life is one. I think the purpose of life, by the way, just that you know, I don't claim to know this. This is just my thinking, this is a process where I'm thinking about these things, and I'm kind of like, okay, where am I at the moment? 2 years from now, 2 weeks from now, I could be thinking total different thoughts, and that's okay. So if I one day say something very different, know that it's okay for me, because I'm not claiming to know the truth. Anyway, our life in this place is based on the opposites. So I think that's the goal. I think the goal is the harmony of the two, not the oneness. Oneness means nothingness. One and nothing is the same. So if one meaning everything, if everything is one, then there is no experience anymore. Then there's no experiencer anymore. There's just one. It's all, which means nothing. Everything is same as nothing. But if you have everything, let's say you have a consciousness, you have this God. Don't think about, like, if I say God, it can, you don't worry about the word. It means everything. Pure potential. So if there's this God that is everything, it's also nothing. And when this everything, meaning nothing, divides itself into smaller pieces, this and that, then the game starts. Because now I have something that is not the other. So I have this thing that is not the other thing. So I can then experience the other thing, because it's not me. Let's say if there's only me and you, then I can look at you from a distance, and I can meet you, and we can do this, or we can do that, we can whatever. But there's something that is not me. So everything is same as nothing, but when you divide that nothing into something, then you can have an experience of that something. I can experience you, and through you I can experience myself. Does it make sense? No one is, again, watching a video that is over 10 minutes long, but I guess I'm just talking to myself, and that's okay. It's gonna be fun when I'm old, an old guy. I can look at these crazy videos that I made when I was a young boy, 41 years old, young boy, monkey boy. So I think the purpose of life at the moment, I think that it's to play this game. I think this is probably a place that we are somehow, we have, I don't know, it might be, there are many options, of course. This could be a jail. We did something wrong somewhere in the world of consciousness, and we were put here into this jail. Go into this dualistic place of hot and cold, and just experience that, as long as you learn or pay for your mistakes. Or it's a lottery that we won, and you're like, in some place we were like, yes, I won, I got to go there into the place of opposites and experience it. Woohoo! Did you hear that? It kind of sounded that I was, the flat earth theory. One of the theories that they have a dome. We have a dome over us. Woo! It sounds like a big room here. I don't know why there are mosquitoes here. It's almost winter. So anyway, what do you think is the purpose of life? When I talk about the purpose of life being to experience this and to maybe experience the harmony between the opposites, to find that kind of nice flow, the game of the opposites, the movement. I could also say that the purpose of life is freedom. Freedom meaning not the freedom of the negative, so to say. So it's not the freedom of someone, it's gonna like the freedom of pain. You are going to be punched in your face many, many times, over and over again. But maybe we have the freedom to get punched and we can just experience that and not make it into a problem. I don't know how to do that yet. When I get punched, I'm still crying like a girl. By the way, sometimes when I say something like that, as in one of the videos I said that I ride a fixed gear bike because I'm not a girl, so I don't need to change the gear. I just use one gear because I'm a man. I said something like that, and then some girl commented below, "I'm a girl and I ride a fixed gear bike and blah blah blah." It's all good, so don't misunderstand me. When I cry like a girl, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that what I'm trying to say is that sometimes I get punched and I make it the problem into a problem. But I think it could be possible to be punched and then just experience that and adjust it, because that means that, okay, I did something, somehow I created this situation where I get punched. And when I change something, I won't get punched again. At least for a while, maybe. I don't know. So harmony of the two, the game, this is a big playground where you can play this game of the opposites. You know what would be fun? I was just thinking. They said that the neighbor somewhere here said that they've seen a bear. This would be a fucking amazing video if now you could see a bear attacking me from behind. Oh, that would be a great video. I don't know why I thought about that. I can't see any bears here now. It'll be fun. No, I'm not drunk or high. I'm just feeling euphoric about this place and this sun and this stillness here. Feeling amazing. 18 minutes long this video already. I guess it will be time to wrap it up. What do you think is the purpose of life? Where are we? What are we doing here? Is this a reality? Is this a virtual reality? Is this a simulation? I think it could be. This dualistic world could be just a program. It's just we're inside of some kind of a system. This is not my idea, of course. There are smart people that think like this. But this is a world of the opposites. But this world could be just a simulation. It could be just a computer type of thing, like a virtual reality, but we just don't understand it. We don't know it. And when we die, we just, wake up one level higher, you know? Because if I wake up from this simulation, it doesn't mean that the place where I wake up in is a reality. That could very well be a simulation as well, because we can probably, if this is a virtual reality, a simulation, inside of this virtual reality, we are also creating virtual reality. So it is possible that the reality, the real reality, is far away from here. We can be deep in some of this system, like, you know, virtual reality inside of virtual reality inside of virtual reality, and so on and so on and so on, into, I don't know, infinity. Is this real? I don't know. What do you think? Ciao.